About a week ago, we started this custom truck company. And since then, all we've done is buy a couple trucks, restore a couple cars, and, well, we haven't made any money. If we don't get a sale today, then I'm afraid that our truck company is gonna go under very shortly. So it's time to get serious to see if we can sell one of our custom trucks today. Alright, so first thing that I want to do is make some sort of advertisement up here at the highway. We really got to get people to know that our business is here, and I think right down here, kind of in this corner, is the best place to do it. Now, we could have some issue with the trees here, but I'm thinking we'll build up like a bit of a mound right here, and we'll pull up trucks, and we'll do some landscaping, and we'll just make kind of a big, cool display. Alternatively, we could try to do something down here, but I just don't think that's gonna work. So I'll tell you what, let me grab my shovel, and we're gonna, make a big old mound with nothing but a shovel.
One day of shoveling later.
Well, admittedly, it's not my best work, but look at that. We've got a mound here that we can put our trucks up onto now, and we've done a bit of decorating to it as well. Is it pretty? No, but will it get the job done? Maybe. There's only one way to find out, so let's put a couple trucks out there. Does anyone else find it ironic that I say let's put a couple trucks out there and the first thing I grab is a car? Alright, so we have a couple vehicles out here already. Now, I'm thinking about adding this old Ford. The problem is it's not quite cool enough to add yet. So we're probably going to have to take this into the shop and do a little bit of work to it. We'll probably pay Steve to do that. But so far, things are coming along. I mean, kind of. You really can't tell that there are vehicles up there, so I kind of... and those trees kind of block your your view of anything, and it's maybe a little bit too high to really see anything from the road. Okay, I didn't do a very good job. So let's just move on. We're going to have Steve work on this truck a bit. And while Steve's working on this truck, we're going to go into town and find some new trucks to try and convert, and also see if we can find anyone to buy something that we already have. All right, Steve's getting to work on that truck. We are going to run... Ooh, you know what? Actually, let's take the semi today. I feel like we're going to be spending some money. But we're going to run down to town and see if we can find anything cool. All right, before we pull into town and we start scrounging around for anything cool, we're going to pull into Casey's, get ourselves some coffee and a breakfast pizza. Casey's. Food's so good, you wish that they would sponsor you. All right, now that we got the essentials, we can finally get to work today. So what we're going to do is head up to the Ford dealership, and we're going to see if there's any cool trucks we can buy from them there. See if they got anything cool on trade-in, maybe something new. You never know. And then hopefully we can just happen to come across somebody that's got an interest in buying a custom truck. Ooh, wait, hold on. Look at that thing. Do you guys see that little motorbike? Okay, I kind of want that just for myself. Remind me to stop in there on our way out of here. We're gonna see if I can buy that thing. Alright, but here we are, old Ford dealership, our best buds. Spent a lot of money here. Let's see if I can spend any more, shall we? Alright, I talked with Johnny in there at Morgan's Massive Motors, and he said that they don't have much of what I'm looking for on the lot. They got maybe one truck right over here. He said it's not quite what I'm looking for, but it's a nice truck. It's a 2017 F350. Got that blue jean metallic two-tone with that kind of a grayish color down here. It's got foldable steps in the front. He said it's got a bed step here that doesn't do anything. Honestly, it's kind of weird to me, and I think I'll probably take that off. Truck is a dually, is four-wheel drive, got LED lights. I mean, it's pretty nice. It's a Lariat. It's got the 6.7 Power Stroke in it, of course. And it's got the pintle hitch on the back and a gooseneck in the bed. You know what? Let's go ahead and take it for a spin. Fire it up. Turn on the lights. Ooh, okay. These actually, this does look pretty good. Although I can confirm that bed portion, nope, that needs to be taken off. Let's take her for a spin. Oh, look at that. We got the 3-dot lights right underneath there. That's very nice. Nice mud flaps all around. Not too bad. Ooh, the interior is pretty clean. Got leather on the interior. I don't know if there's really a whole lot we can do to the truck, but shoot, I might even just buy this truck for myself to use for the business. I know I just said that we need to sell something, otherwise we're probably going to go under, but yeah, nice truck, and I can't pass it up, okay? And all right, you know what? We're going to buy this for the business, but now we just need to sell twice as many trucks. Gotta love making life hard on yourself, but we're going to go to the dealership, get the paperwork done, and ask them if there's anybody that's got a truck for sale in town, because the pocketbook is going to start hurting on the business here soon. All right, they finished the paperwork. Let's load our new truck up. My big idiot brain was like, oh yeah, we need another truck. Why not? This is just gonna help us sell trucks, right? By the way, guys, I know I hadn't said it earlier, but this truck is by the Rental Man Buck, or Mr. Boomnastic as he goes on modding. You guys know who he is. This is a test version of the 2017 F-Series truck, and as you guys can tell, it's looking pretty good. So definitely go show Buck some love. I'll put him in the description down below, and don't ask him when this will be released because he doesn't know yet, but just know he is working on a pretty awesome truck. All right, moving on. While we were filling out the paperwork there, I did ask if he happened to know anyone in town that had maybe a nice truck for sale, and he said someone came in the other day looking for a trade-in, and he had an old Chevy Suburban, I think it was. So he told us where he lives, and we're going to head over there and see if we can't strike a deal with this guy, get his old Suburban, and maybe do a little bit of work to it. Hey, maybe we'll be able to sell him a truck while we're at it too, huh? But old Johnny said if I head up here and then take a right at this building here, and then drive into this guy's field or yard because I don't know how to drive. There we go. I'll come across the guy who has the Suburban. All right, let's go ahead, knock on this guy's door. Hope he doesn't smack us for ignoring, you know, for waking him up from his nap or something. And see if we can't buy this old truck. This thing is, this thing is actually clean. All right, so here's the deal. He did say that we could go ahead and test drive this, and then if we want it, we'll come back and we'll negotiate on price. So I'm gonna hop inside. We're gonna fire it up, and it actually runs pretty good. The interior is in pretty good shape as well. All right, let's take it for a spin. This is an old GMC, actually. It's a GMC Suburban. And this has got to be from, what, the 80s or so? This is like a late 80s vehicle. So it's definitely a nice getting, you know, to be classic car. I think we could do some work to this thing and make it pretty nice. Let's go ahead and test its suspension. Oh. All right, well, we got two issues. Number one, we hit somebody's work van. Number two, we wrecked the guy's GMC. So now I don't have a choice but to buy this thing. So I guess let's just turn around and tell the guy I'm going to buy it. All right, aside from knocking out the guy's mailbox when I pulled in here because I didn't realize the brakes suck, we're going to buy his old truck, and we're going to throw in a little extra for knocking down his mailbox. And $8,000 later, and we have bought this old truck and said a little thank you or sorry for, you know what, I bought this mailbox, so I'm going to take it. It's mine now. Let's just put this mailbox in the back of our new truck there. There we go. And I suppose we'll also load up the old GMC, and let's get on back to our place. Looks like we got some more work for Steve. Oh. Well, sometimes you need your ramp to just eat your GMC. You know what I'm saying? I decided I'd test the suspension on our way back, you know? I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's get back in the truck and let's get back up to our place. All right, we made it back to our place. We're getting the new trucks unloaded here. Let's see how much work Steve has gotten done to this truck. Oh, Steve, you ain't got barely anything done. Well, we haven't been gone very long. I guess I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. What's that? Yeah, I know. You love your box, Steve.
Box.
Did you find what you're looking for in there?
Box.
You know, I don't pay you to stare at a box, Steve. Anyways, you like this GMC?
I wish it was more like this box. 4 out of 10.
Oh, you would. Okay, you know what? I'm out of here. Steve just doesn't know how to appreciate a good vehicle when he sees one. And trust me, I know how to appreciate a good vehicle when I see one. Look at this beauty right here. All jokes aside, I did make a deal with someone in town. You guys didn't see it. When I was driving past his house, you remember that motorcycle? Well, when I was driving past his house, he saw this old GMC here and he loved it. And I told him, well, I can do a little bit of work to it, fix it up, make it kind of neat, and I'll come back and I'll tell you what, if you let me take that motorbike, we'll knock that off of the cost of the vehicle. And he agreed. So not only do we have a sale on this GMC already, but we also got a motorbike out of the deal. So while Steve looks in his box for some part for that truck that he hasn't started yet, I'm gonna get started and done with the GMC. So let's raise it up and get to work, huh? Hey Steve, I just want you to know that the same amount of time it took you to search that box, I finished about called it a Subaru, Steve.
I cannot stress the importance of this enough.
Box.
It's been a long day, but as you guys can see, we got this thing done. We put new wheels on it and we blacked them out. We did new paint, black here and kind of an orange here, pretty similar to what it was. We put a bumper on here with lights. We put lights up on the top, and overall, that's about it. Oh, we did do a little bit of tuning to the engine as well. So let's hop inside and let's take her for a spin, shall we? Woo! look at all them lights. This thing is bad, man. Woo. It's got that kind of like an orange red to it. Got that black down the middle. Oh, it's looking good, dude. Yeah. I mean, that suspension definitely handles like an old 80s car. I mean, this thing's a boat, but it's not too bad. Part of me thinks that we could use that mound as a testing deal for vehicles now. Just see how well they ramp off of it. Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that, though. All right, we own this land right here, so let's just take it out and whip it through the grass a little bit. See if maybe we can get it to drift or something. Come on. Come on. No, can't get it to do any of that, but it's still a pretty darn good truck here, or SUV, I guess. All right, well, you know what? Let's take this thing back up to our place, load it up onto a trailer, and let's get it sold. Mission successful. We sold a vehicle today. And I think you know exactly what vehicle we're going to load this thing up onto. That's right, our little ute. All right, we got it loaded up. Let's get on down to town and deliver the guy his new GMC Suburban, shall we? Maybe we'll take him some bourbon. You know what I mean? Holy cow, 17 years later, and we finally arrive at the guy's place. Let's get this thing unloaded and let him see his new vehicle. All right, he paid for the rest of the value of that vehicle in cash, and we've got the bike now. So let's try and very carefully load this thing up onto the trailer here. And let's take this thing home so I can go have some fun on my bike. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And until next time, I will see you all later. Oh, good Lord.